Do you want that gym bod without all the hassle of working out? Well, call 555-5555 and receive your very own series of injections into your shoulder. You'll look so good! Welcome to Beyond the Screen. I'm Nate, and today we're breaking down the top 10 reasons Traptox surgery needs to be banned before it's too late. Number 10. The false body image. Ever since the first dose of the botox toxin, that's what we're gonna call it, was administered in 1989, the ideal body type has shifted. Over the years, people have chosen to receive cosmetic enhancements for various reasons. Some don't like the way that certain parts of their face or body appear, and some are forced into these situations due to some kind of an incident that left that person in need of some kind of bodily reconstruction, like Mickey Rourke. But over the years, the idea of a perfect frame has changed. But it's also a matter of personal opinion, honestly. Like, some people like dad bods, thankfully, where like some people feel that a small slender frame with more pronounced facial features is the way to go. But the trend that we're referencing today, though, however, focuses on enhancing the trapezius muscles, which is located in our shoulders. The treatment lowers the percentage of fat in the shoulders and tightens up the muscle to give a more like curved and presented look to the shoulders and the neck. This is all fine and dandy, but these traits are normally attributed to like bodybuilders and people who fast for days on end. So not only is this creating a false body image for yourself, but it also is giving you a false sense of weight loss that's just not actually happening. While our shoulders naturally appear this way after muscles have been used over and over again, many people have opted to just purchase the look and skip the weights. I guess that's one way to go. Number 9. It's expensive. Much like any medical procedure, this thing costs money. Reportedly, the price varies depending on your specific region, but the cheapest procedure you can get according to many sources is like $1,050. Okay, now it's one thing if that's the price for like one and done session, okay, but the fluid used in the procedure is not permanent. Apparently this procedure only lasts for like roughly 5 months, meaning you're gonna have to come back and fork over the cash over and over and over again. Now, while many people are getting this done for cosmetic effects, many have stated that they received the procedure for its health benefits. Supposedly having this stuff jammed in your shoulder actually reduces muscle swelling and joint pain in that area, meaning that people are doing this to de-stress and relax their body. Hey, ever heard of a massage? Like, there are places that exist where you can go and have someone physically like will your muscles to relax, so why go to the extreme modification route and get your shoulders all juiced up instead? I just don't get it. Number 8. Casual usage. While it's common to get physical modification to one's face, or I guess shoulders now, you can basically get work done anywhere you want. Specifically, the chemical involved in Traptox surgery. According to Dr. David Schaefer, a New York-based double-board certified plastic surgeon, he said that while the FDA approved the treatment for areas like crow's feet, for heads, and frown lines, the chemicals can also be used in many other places that can benefit from the procedure heavily. He explained that you can put it anywhere and that this new trend of filling the trapezius muscles is supposedly a solid one, but I don't know about all that. This information is coming from a doctor that gets paid to do this procedure. That's like a dentist telling you that chocolate is incredible for your teeth and you should actually like brush less. Also, the idea of being able to take a goo that you put into one body part and like put it in a bunch of other body parts, that just sounds nasty. Like, why would you want that? Number 7. Trendy. As many of you know, TikTok is the app that seems to rule the world these days. If something is trending, whether it's some kind of challenge or game or something involving celebrity gossip, it's on TikTok. This is unfortunate considering TikTok isn't always full of fun, cool life hacks that's gonna make your day easier. Most of the time it's actually full of silly people doing so many silly things. Let's not forget a few years ago when everyone started sucking on shot glasses for views because Kylie lip looked so nice. Or they were eating that certain cleaning product simply because it looked like candy. Yeah, that blue thing in my toilet looks like candy too, but if I use it to clean, it's probably not safe to eat. So why is it not shocking that enough people posted positive or interesting stories about receiving Traptox that it is now trending on social media and stirring up quite the reaction from everyone around the world? Remember, a few years ago, kids almost exploding their faces because Kylie lips were so pretty. Just saying. Number 6. Possible health issues. While the point of these procedures is to enhance one's appearance, the internal issues that can come with this is astonishing. As As with anything being jammed through your skin, this particular stabby patty leaves behind large red marks and bruising. In many cases, the liquid can leak inside of your skin, causing small sores or blisters. Now, these are just the immediate after effects. This entry is all about the long-term effects on your health though. Prolonged usage of this stuff, which will be the case for anyone who wants to maintain their perfectly symmetrical shoulders, will result in muscle weakness in whatever region has been treated the most. It also slowly decreases your ability to function properly and use your basic motor skills, meaning your shoulder might look nice now, but one day you might not even have the energy to lift that venti mocha latte to your lips. And guess what? Can't bend over and sip it, cause it's the same muscle. To sacrifice one's basic motor functions for the sake of beauty is astonishing. Even if you get this procedure to help with pain, you still risk losing the function of your arms. Please, ban this immediately. We need our arms. And you may be thinking, oh, what if I just get it a few times and stop? Oh, that shouldn't be a problem. No, Karen, it's gonna be a problem. According to many horror stories, if you stop receiving regular treatments after a prolonged period of time, your body will literally droop and melt like something out of The Thing from the 80s. Ugh. Number 5, the results. With our patent-pending procedure, doctors are sure to have your back looking slender and smooth for years to come. Results may vary. TikTok has blown up about this procedure seemingly due to the before and after photos of some of the patients. These photos show the dramatic change that can take place following the first round of shots. It's said to give you a slimmer figure as well as more presented shoulders, outlining the muscles underneath the skin. While this may look good at first, you will now constantly look like you're ever so slightly puffing out your chest or squaring up to anyone you walk near. This sounds uncomfortable to say the least, not just for the person receiving the shots, but the person who has to square up to a 5'3" lady drinking Starbucks. It's all good. We know that the caffeine in that cup is enough to take down whole armies single-handedly, so she's good. Number 4, toxic. Botulinum toxin. That is the specific term for what is commonly referred to as botox. This is the chemical, that's right, chemical, that people pay thousands of dollars to have inserted into their bodies. Think about that. Toxin. When I think of that, I think of hazard signs and steaming green liquid. Oh yeah, that'll make me look awesome. The original formula back in the day was approved by the FDA, but it was originally used as a neurotoxin to help treat various illnesses by numbing muscles in the body and blocking nerve signals from reaching the brain. They used this stuff to cut off contact to our brains. Like, come on. History has proven time and time again that old school methods of medicine should stay that way. If you got a paper cut in the early 1900s, doctors were just like, well, sorry bud, better get your affairs in order. I was making a plane, man! So to whoever decided to keep using something called botulinum toxin as a beauty enhancer, I say, good afternoon! That's an old British insult that means fuck. Number 3, delivery system. One of the most painful parts of the procedure on this list is the actual way it's delivered into your skin. You see, if you're a person on planet Earth, you've probably had to get a shot once or twice. I still think it's wild that one day in school they just herd us all into the art room and administer a bunch of vaccines that you kind of know about but not really. But anyways, I'm getting off topic. Anyway, if you're like me, you've witnessed some of your best friends cower in fear at the sight of dreaded needles. Now, while getting a shot is uncomfortable when it's only 2 or 3 in a row, imagine getting 20 of them one after the other into one specific spot on your body. Someone is stabbing you with the thinnest little sword in the world and you're just sitting there and letting it happen. Now, I'm not a fan of needles by any means, but I can handle a trip to the doctor's with no problem. But put me in a chair and stab my shoulder 20 times, see how quick I pass out. Many procedures involving beauty solutions have begun to shift to an alternate, less invasive form of delivery, however. Blue lights and various infrared technologies have been developed to treat aging in skin, tension or pain in shoulder and joints, as well as for therapeutic purposes to decrease migraines and messy thoughts. Now, I'd much rather wear a motorcycle helmet full of Christmas lights than get Botoxed any day of the week. Number 2, side effects. Oh, speaking of the long-term side effects, oh boy, let's talk about how you're going to feel the first few days after you get your shots. After receiving your first treatment, it's not uncommon to find large red spots or painful bruises at the injection site. Following this, you'll start to feel dizzy, find it mildly difficult to swallow, which is a pretty important function, increase your risk of respiratory infections, and as we all know, those can close the world and land you in a hospital, and no one wants that. So over the following weeks, you will suffer from many symptoms, including double vision, migraines that only the strongest of medications can fix: drooping or swollen eyes and increased sensitivity to light. While a lot of these issues are treatable and can be temporary, you will need to purchase various medications to help counteract that toxin in your body. Some of these medicines can cause people to sweat profusely, cause neck pain or muscle stiffness, and literally anxiety. One of the side effects is anxiety. Like, yes, please give me a bottle of something that already courses through my veins. And number one, the influence on youth. As previously mentioned in this list, TikTok seems to be behind a lot of problems popping up with the younger generation. For instance, I recently discovered the existence of Water Talk, which is like a group of people on TikTok who genuinely believe that water filled with syrups and candy flavoring is like healthy and delicious. Anyone with common sense knows that that sounds like a health problem waiting to happen, but there are hundreds of thousands of people who are like, oh yay, yummy cotton candy water, slurp slurp. So of course the fact that this shoulder enhancing shenanigans is a bad influence for people shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. Like I said before, people are eating cleaning products because someone on TikTok was doing it. If TikTok told you to jump off a bridge, would you do it? There have been over 2.3 million views on some of these videos expressing many patients' personal excitement following their procedures. With so many people advocating for the extreme modification on the most influential social media platform to date, we wonder how long it will be before everyone has perfect shoulders and a headache that just won't go away. And those are the reasons that Traptox should be banned as soon as possible. What other extreme modifications or procedures do you think need to be banned ASAP? Leave your answers in the comments below, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.